Moment 80. Having won the pole position and leading through most of the 1985 Daytona 500, Bill Elliott found himself trailing Neil Bonnet with 5 laps left. Then Lady Fortune stepped in.
Neil Bonnet's got a problem in the front oval here. Neil Bonnet out of control.
Elliott regained the lead and held off Lake Speed for the victory. Moment 79. February 1990. After more than a decade of frustration, Dale Earnhardt was poised to win his first Daytona 500.
Earnhardt has slopping back. Something is amiss.
Debris on the track punctured a tire, knocking Earnhardt's number 3 car out of the lead and handing an improbable victory to Derek Coate. Moment 78. After he won the 1990 Pontiac Excitement 400 at Richmond, driver Mark Martin was docked 46 points because NASCAR deemed his carburetor was improperly mounted. The penalty cost him the season points championship despite 3 victories and 23 top 10 finishes. Moment 77. In March of 1936, the first car race was run on an improvised 3-mile track at Daytona Beach. Milt Marion of New York took the checkered flag. Finishing 5th was a local gas station owner, William H.G. France, who later became the founding father of NASCAR. Moment 76. In August 1994, Ernie Irvan nearly lost his life in a wreck during practice at Michigan.
Irving's condition hasn't gotten any worse, but it hasn't gotten any better either. He is still on life support.
Just over 13 months later, a patched-up Irvan returned to take 6th place at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Moment 75. Benny Parsons started the 1975 Daytona 500 in the 32nd position. Drafting behind Richard Petty, Parsons climbed within striking distance of the leader.
Oh my goodness, he's come right off with only 4 laps to go.
What a day this is going to be for many.
After the wreck, Parsons drove his way to victory lane. Moment 74. Tiny Lund won the 1963 Daytona 500. Not scheduled to drive, Lund got the opportunity after he rescued friend Marvin Panch from a burning car in a pre-race mishap. Lund agreed to sit in for Panch in the Wood Brothers Ford.
Under the checkered flag, Tiny Lund.
The win was Lund's crowning achievement. Moment 73. On August 13, 1989, NASCAR veteran Tim Richmond died at 34 from complications of AIDS. After winning 7 races in 1986, Richmond won back-to-back events in June of '87. But early the next year, after his health began to deteriorate, NASCAR suspended him indefinitely from racing. Richmond had 13 career wins. Moment 72, February 1993, the Daytona 500. Ned Jarrett was in the broadcast booth when his son Dale drove the race of his life. The younger Jarrett passed the hot rookie Jeff Gordon with 2 laps to go, and then the one and only Dale Earnhardt on the final lap.
He's going to make it. Dale Jarrett's going to win the Daytona 500.
Moment 71. In 1965 at North Carolina Motor Speedway, NASCAR pioneer Curtis Turner won his first race in 6 seasons despite twice nicking the wall. At 41, Turner was back on the track after a suspension of more than 4 years for trying to organize a drivers' union. It proved to be Turner's last victory. Moment 70, October 1973. An early crash in the season finale at Rockingham dashed Benny Parsons' hopes for winning the Cup. But after crew members from various teams worked for nearly an hour to repair his car, Parsons sped back onto the track and finished 28th, edging out Cale Yarborough for the season championship. Moment 69. With 104 career victories, David Pearson was a headliner going into the 1979 Rebel 500 at Darlington. But a miscommunication between him and his pit crew changed Pearson's future. A week later, Pearson split with the Wood brothers. He retired in 1986 after posting just one more victory. Moment 68. In August 1996, just 2 weeks after suffering multiple injuries in a crash at Talladega, Dale Earnhardt won the pole at Watkins Glen.
Unbelievable. Not only did he sit on the pole, but a new track record.
Despite a broken collarbone and sternum, the Intimidator finished sixth. Moment 67, Darlington Raceway, March 2003. With just 2 laps to go, Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch were running side by side.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch! Craven got in!
In the closest finish since NASCAR went to electronic scoring, Craven edged out Busch by 2 1/1000ths of a second. Moment 66, November 1983. Less than 2 weeks shy of his 46th birthday, Bobby Allison clinched his first season championship. With 84 victories, including 3 Daytona 500 wins, and over 25 years of racing, Allison became the oldest driver to ever win the Cup. Moment 65. September 1st, 1969 marked the pinnacle of Leroy Yarborough's racing career. On the final lap, Yarborough passed leader David Pearson to win the Southern 500 at Darlington. The victory, plus earlier wins at Daytona and Charlotte, gave Yarborough a sweep of NASCAR's 3 most prestigious races. Moment 64. Nicknamed Leadfoot, as well as the Gentle Giant, Buddy Baker was famous for setting speed records over his 34-year NASCAR career. On March 24, 1970, on a closed course at Talladega, Baker became the first man to post a test speed exceeding 200 miles per hour. Moment 63, July 31st, 1965. After more than 4 years, NASCAR President Bill France lifted a lifetime suspension that had been imposed on driver Curtis Turner. The reason for Turner's banishment was his attempt to form a drivers' union, which never made it to the first turn. Moment 62, Independence Day, 1974. In an attempt to prevent arch-rival Richard Petty from using his famed slingshot move, David Pearson made a move of his own.
Something wrong with Pearson. Petty takes the lead. I think Pearson backed off of it.
Pearson, running in Petty's draft, employed his own slingshot move to take the checkered flag. Moment 61, in September 1991. After consecutive victories at Darlington, Richmond, and Dover, Harry Gant showed up at Martinsville with his sights set on a 4th straight win.
Harry's coming, no doubt about it.
From the 12th position, Gant methodically picked off drivers and collected his 4th straight victory, thus earning the nickname Mr. September.